The idea came from the challenges that we face on day to day as a nation that is not ready to behave like a nation, a nation that is not willing to practice what we call true federalism. Technically, it's called the territorial dimension of the state, which means that each federation unit should have control over their resources and just pay taxes to the center. But the center is so mighty that everybody wants to be at Abuja, sharing the oil money that is produced in the Niger Delta, and the people are impoverished. But on the other hand, if people are allowed to control their resources and pay taxes, there will be even development, and the nation will grow speedily. But what we're doing is that we're like a joker practicing a military regime in a civilian era. So we need, as a nation, to improve on the narrative and the conversation that for a nation to grow, we must, of necessities, practice what we call true federalism, where each federating unit has controls over their resources and just pay tax to the center. Then this fight of going to the National Assembly, representing people in Abuja, will gradually fizzle out, and the attraction or the motivation, as it were, to always play at the center will gradually reduce, and we can see development and the small units, particularly local government. But what we are doing, we're just a nation of jokers, until we make constitutional provision and we rewrite the constitution that is driven by the people. We're moving nowhere. The challenge, as it were, is that even as a creative writer, when you put some of the things in the public domain, sometimes people belong to various political divides. So what they do is that if you write and you're trying to set an agenda, the idea is that people call to threaten you that you're in favor of either a Buhari or in favor of either a Goodluck Jonathan, in favor of the articles of this world. But the point is that you just improve on the agenda setting so that you can improve on society at large. And that is the inspiration. The upcoming election, the sad reality is that those who have captured the state, as it were, are using money to play politics. But what is important is that the millennial, which are particularly the youth, must of necessity build a formidable mass mobilization to change the status quo. And one of the things they can do is critical education, capacity building, and it takes a long while to be able to change a country, a policy direction. So the advice is that they should just hang in there and begin to focus on the positive narrative that can change the nation positively. I think that's the critical milestone that will require. But I do know, and I speculated in some of my writing that are not in this publication, that about 50% of the old brigade are not going to go back into the National Assembly. Some of the political upstarts will get in there and they will make the desired change. The presidency is critical because we are still playing money politics, but I think some of us will get there someday.